Hi everyone, I just wanted to jump on and do a quick video today, nothing scripted, just informal. I've been thinking a lot about why it is some people can go through their life and they're doing all the wrong things. They might smoke, they drink to excess, they're skipping on sleep, and yet they still seem to be able to function okay, like they're functional. And yet others who are doing all the right things, they're eating the right things, they're doing their detoxes or taking their vitamins, getting enough sleep, they're doing meditation, yoga, all of that. And yet they're still really struggling for life force energy. And I've been thinking a lot about the Chinese medicine concept of Jing, because according to Chinese medicine, people are born with a certain amount of energy. So if you imagine we are born with an energy bottle, and some people's energy bottle is really big and other people's energy body is small, and others are sort of in the middle somewhere. And this is something that's fixed. We're born with it, there's nothing we can do about it, and we get it from our parents, and their life force energy is given from their parents, and so on. And the thing is, two people can be exposed to the same stress, whereas one person might thrive and they deal with the stress fine, and another person, they just go downhill and they don't deal with it at all. And the reason for that is because the person who has dealt with it and thrived is because they have the luxury of this big energy bottle and they can draw from that. So it's almost like they have the luxury of being able to almost misuse their energy, but when a stress comes their way, that they're just more able to deal with it, right? Because that's what they were born with, this resilience that other people are not born with. And it's not fair, but this is just the way life is, right? Now, but the big question is, do we have to be a victim to the cards that we were dealt? And the answer is no. And because here's the thing, so you can, if you're one of those people who were born into a family, maybe, there was a lot of psychological stress, there was trauma, there was abuse, that is going to have a really big pull on your energy bottle. And so you are probably more likely to be drawn to, natural healing and looking for alternatives, because mainstream is just not providing the answers for you. And you also tend to be really soft and sensitive, and you take on other people's stress. And really what that comes down to, that empathic ability, is because your life force energy is, you're taking on other people's energy and you can feel into it, which is a gift in one way, but it can be a curse as well. You're not dealing with their energy because your own energy bottle is really small, all right? And so then you get drained by people. And but there is something that you can do, and everyone has access to a wider, a greater energy bottle. All right, so there's the energy bottle that we get when we're born into this world, but then there's the greater collective. Let's call it, I don't know, an air balloon. It's the greater energy that we tap into, that we can tap into, but we can also block this flow because of our energetic distortions. So if you were unfortunate enough to be born into a circumstance that draws on your limited energy bottle, then you actually have no choice. If you want a better life, you're going to have to do something about cultivating extra energy into this bottle, so that not only are you not drawing from the limited little bottle that you have, but you're also pulling from a greater field. Some would call it the collective unconscious, Akashic Field. It basically, the stream of well-being that is available to us, we can either block or we can allow it in. And there is a practice that allows you to have more of this life force energy, that enables you to cope better with your past, with the present, and whatever challenges are coming up in the future. It just allows you to calm your nervous system so that you can think more clearly, so that you can act in less reactive ways and just pay more attention to the things that are most important to you. So I want to go through a little technique today that can be useful for not churning through your energy bottle so much and allowing your heart to be filled with a well, how to explain, just allowing your energetic space to fill up so you have more resilience. Right? So we're often in our head, and it's the overthinking and the churning and the always analysing everything. That's the thing that really churns through our life force energy if it's done in excess. And in the Western world, we really are mostly in our head. So we want to bring our consciousness down into our chest. All right, so there's into the heart space. So we are feeling from the heart more than thinking from the head. Right, so this will take about 2 minutes. So if you want to join in, feel free. So just make yourself comfortable and close your eyes and just imagine you are shrinking your body down into a little mini version of yourself. And this little mini version comes down from the head and into your heart space, into the chest. And just imagine there's a soft, comfortable place here for you to sit and just be. And then just focus on the breath and feel into this chest space, this heart space, this feeling space. And really notice how it's quiet down here compared to the head. And every time you feel the urge to go back into thoughts, just bring it back down into the heart space. And I just take a moment now. I'm going to say some words and I want you to feel how these words land on you. So it goes like this. Take kindness and benevolence as basis. Take frankness and friendliness to heart. Speak with reason. Treat with courtesy. Act with emotion. Accomplish results. So just stay down in the heart space. Close your eyes and just breathe and soften everywhere. I'll say it again. Feel how these words impact your body. Take kindness and benevolence as basis. Take frankness and friendliness to heart. Speak with reason. Treat with courtesy. Act with emotion. Accomplish results. So this phrase is part of the Pangu Shenggong practice that I do daily. It's a Qigong practice. And what this Qigong practice does is not only does it help you to fill up the energy bottle that you were born with, but it also adds to the well, adds to your energy that you can draw from. So you're not taking energy out of the bottle that you were born with. So it just helps to stop the churning and helps you to be more present in the moment. And that results in increased immunity, generally happier feelings, an ability to concentrate more on work things, heal relationships, because over time, as you practice, you become less reactive to the things that would normally trigger you. It's just an all-round really good thing to embrace. And if you are interested in learning it, I can teach it to you in 90 minutes. Basically, you would learn through my app, Energy Toning with Liz.passion.io. So you can go there. You can learn straight away. And then the next day, if you want to, you can join me on Zoom at 6:45 a.m. to practice for either 20 minutes or 40 minutes or an hour. And so we practice as a group. And so that's like sharing the energy around. and it just helps build even more on that life force energy. And so that's really all I wanted to say today. So if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to put them in. And if this resonated with you, if you got something out of that little heart exercise, give me a thumbs up, and see you soon.